Hey Giants Nation, thanks for clicking on the video. I'd like to thank everybody who's been subscribing lately. As of this video, last I looked, we're at 47 subscribers. I really appreciate everybody who's been subscribing. I know it doesn't sound like a lot, but to me it's cool. I like people who actually take the time out to hit that button and who want to watch the video. A lot of people have been clicking on the videos and a lot of views, which is great. I'm doing this because I love talking about the Giants. Um, Even though it's slow right now, we have the coronavirus pandemic, it's still something that is on people's minds. Um, so take a second now, hit that subscribe button. I put it on the screen. You guys can check it out. But we're going to be talking about Blake Martinez and a couple other linebackers too. Blake Martinez was signed in free agency. 3 years, 30 million, 15 mil up front. The Giants front loaded a lot of their contracts, so going down the road, they could sign bigger names. Very smart, Mr. Gettleman. The one big thing that people have been hating on Blake Martinez about is his lack of skill and pass coverage. And yes, the NFL is now a passing league, and you need to have linebackers who can uh, be in pass coverage. Um, he's top five, I would say, in stopping the run. In past 3 seasons, he's had 90 solo tackles himself, 90 plus, and he's led the league. Either led the league or been second and third in total tackles. So that's very good. But people are worried that he's not going to be able to, be in the right scheme for pass coverage. Patrick Graham knows him. He knows him and Fackrell. He was the linebackers coach in 2018 for the Packers, so he knows him. That's why he was brought in. So let's look at a couple linebackers. The first is kind of going to be out there where you may not think of him as a coverage linebacker. It's Zach Bond out of Wisconsin. And again, like I said, a lot of people know him for edge. He's 6'2", 238, 465, 40, and 24 reps for the bench press. But what caught me with him when I was reading the overview, it says he has sideline to sideline range and is fluid dropping into coverage. They said that he's a very strong linebacker too. He may be a little premature going after the runner or the tight end running back coming out for passing, but they said it can all be corrected. Now again, a lot of people think of him as a edge rush. He can be an edge rush, but another one of the strengths that he has is it says that he has speed and athleticism to cover running backs and match up with tight ends in space. Now, that is talking. He'll be able to stop running backs and tight ends, tackling them, but it's also he can match up with them well one on one. The Giants have not had a good linebacker who could play on tight ends. Jason Witten made a career making the Giants linebackers look like poopy. So that is Zach Bond. I even think that he's going to be more of an edge rush than he is going to be a coverage linebacker. But in a 3-4, you do have weak side linebackers who aren't always rushing the quarterback, who will drop into either man or zone. So I think he would be very good as a multifaceted linebacker. And Joe Judge wants multifaceted players on the team. The second guy we're going to be looking at, he's going to be more of a round one pick, but you just don't know if the Giants are going to trade back and maybe have an additional first round pick. And if they do that, then I'm looking at Patrick Queen out of LSU. He's 6 foot, 229 pounds. And NFL Network has him graded as a year one quality starter. 4.5 in the 40, so he's fast. He's not Isaiah Simmons fast, who did a 4.39. Only 18 reps on the bench. But this is what they say about him. He has very good pursuit angles. So that's with whether he's in coverage and or tackling. He's a 3-down linebacker. His ability to diagnose and flow are both very rapid, and he operates with excellent body control. An early starter with a sky-high ceiling. He's going to be a very good linebacker. He could be paired in the middle with Martinez, and then you could maybe set the edge with Carter and Zimenez in a 3-4 scheme. But it says that he has a GPS linebacker with controlled tracking from gap to gap. Has impressive contact balance and is a wrap-up finish as a tackler. Athletic ability to cover tight ends and running backs. Sudden lateral quickness to close down passing lanes. So that's what we're looking for. Like I said earlier in the video, the NFL is a pass-first league, and we need linebackers who are going to be able to diagnose, for one, if it's a play-action pass, and two, if it's a short pass, whether to the wide receiver, to the tight end, even on a wide receiver on a slant, on a dig route, a zig route. We need to have that athleticism in the middle. Now, Martinez he's not your fastest, but he's a fast linebacker. He's just going to, he has interceptions. He has 3 interceptions in 4 years, I want to say. So he has interceptions, but he's not going to get as many interceptions as your Deion Jones of the world or your Devondre Campbells of the world. So you need to pair your yin and your yang. You got to have your tackling guy, you got to have your coverage guy, and Patrick Queen could be that. Like I said, athletic ability to cover tight ends and running backs. Jason Witten, like I said earlier, has killed the Giants with their poor linebackers that they brought in the past. So, through my rambling, those are the 2 that we could potentially pick up in the draft. A lot of people think that just because free agency is over, that we're not going to pick anybody else up. They forget that the draft is going on. I mean, with the COVID-19 and everything else going on, people are forgetting that we still have one big set of the draft that's coming up, April 27th or something like that. So, there are 2, and we're going to go over more. We'll go over Isaiah Simmons. There's a couple more that I'll research and we'll get into. But those are the 2 for now, Zach Bond and Patrick Queen. So again, thanks for watching the video. Comment below, let me know what you think of these 2 and what you think of Blake Martinez. Hit that subscribe button and give me a like. Thanks for watching, everybody.